Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim, and welcome to a Saturday stream. A very special Saturday stream because I have a room full of hosts. A guest, special guest with me today. I am very excited to have the cast and crew of Shapeshifting Detective here with me. As you can hear, I'm slightly nervous. Give me a minute to warm back up, and we'll be just fine. So I'm going to go around the horn and introduce everybody since, I literally have 7 people on a Skype chat, and that's, I think, the most I've ever done. So we'll just let everybody get used to your voices. First up, we have Tim Cowles, one of the main developers on the game.
Hello, this is me. And I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm in a room with somebody else. We're sharing this.
That's correct. You're there with Linda, is that correct?
Hello, yep, that's me.
Hi, how are y'all doing today?
Very good.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Tim.
Yes, it is a pleasure. We've been able to talk a little bit over Twitter and stuff, but it's different to actually be able to hear somebody's voice. Well, good. We're glad to have you guys. And then, of course, you're not the only Cowleses here today. We also have Stephen Cowles.
This is true. I'm here. Hello.
Excellent. Glad to have you here, sir. And then continuing around the horn, we have Rupert Booth, our own Chief DuPont.
Hello.
And then, of course, we Anna Rosa may be joining us later. She was running a little bit late, but we can definitely add her to the Skype call as soon as she gets in, no problem. And then we have Miss Leah Kennard. Did I say that right?
It's Leah, but answers is just generally anything, to be fair.
Fair enough. And she was the wonderful Ellis Monroe over on Shapeshifting Detective. And then last but most certainly not least, Joe Maw, the wonderful Oscar.
Hello, you alright?
Good. We're so glad to have everybody here today. And you guys have kind of a decent idea of what's going on today?
Yeah. Not the foggiest.
Excellent.
Indeed.
I promise you that's the best way to go into this. So we're going to play some
I kind of hope
Jackbox
that,
games.
yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Queen. She just played a little hooray sound effect through the stream. I love it. I have sound effects that people can play with little buttons that, like, you pay bits for. It's like putting in a quarter in a jukebox and it plays a little sound effect. And I love them so much. But anyway, so Patently Stupid is the game that we're going to be playing first today. And I've kind of given them a brief little tutorial video, but there's no better way to learn than by practice, practice, practice. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off Jackbox from the screen for a second so that you guys can't see the letters to get into the chat yet until we get the room full, and then we'll let everybody else get into the audience. So, bye-bye to Jackbox. Wait a minute. I had an offline image there. Why isn't it going to the offline image? Weird. Anyway, and play.
So the room's coming up, is that?
I'm nervous.
Oh,
All right, so there is our room code for those of us who are watching here. I'll also put it in the chat of the Skype. My apologies to our audience members who are just watching a black screen at the moment. It'll be just fine, I promise.
Sing a song.
Although the people in the chat aren't looking at a blank screen, they can see me, but they can't see the game right now. All right,
people
so
are actually using their actual names.
some people are using their actual names. You're welcome to use whatever you want. I have a feeling that once we get rolling, they'll get sillier and sillier.
They may well.
Tim, did you go with Olden Myers?
No.
No, that was not me.
A half-empty mocha
Yeah,
latte
it
for
is.
the pessimist.
I do not approve.
and a
I thought it was
bottle of
Rupert. I honestly
ice
thought it was
cream.
Rupert, and then Rupert put in his own name.
What? No, I'm just me.
It does not speak for me.
I thought I was all
And
tired.
so then there should be one more.
I used to like you.
Who's not in?
He's not in.
He's not in. Is Leah confused?
Yeah, Leah's
I'm
confused.
confused.
You
I'm
know,
so
Tim,
confused.
because Linda and I are sharing Old and Tired at the moment.
It's oh, you guys are
It
both
just sounds
playing on the
awful,
same
sorry.
account. Okay,
With-
that's totally fine. Then I'll go
Yeah.
ahead and put it back live, and we can have 2 more people join in.
Macchiato?
Do you mean a macchiato for cappuccino?
Your name is Cappuccino?
Yes.
And then
I
we'll
have
go
a
ahead and get the
macchiato.
game going.
Did you call
And then
my
everybody
name Joe
else is able to
Macchiato?
join in the audience
so
as they see fit.
macchiato
So
has
2
a
lucky audience
cappuccino.
members will get to actually
No,
play
I
in the
had a
game with us,
cheeseburger.
and everyone
I'll
else
take
gets to join in the
cheeseburger.
audience and play along. Excellent. There we are. And with that, Tiggs, if you would be so kind as to... no, never mind. It's me. I still get to start it. Cool. It's weird how the Jackbox Games works. Sometimes the person who logs in first can start the game. Sometimes it's the person who's actually hosting the game.
My
But
name
anyway,
is
that's-
Toby, and this is my ex-wife.
Lena. And together,
So I'll shut up
we
for a
are
minute,
about to
let
change
everybody
your
be able to hear the instructions.
That's right, Lena. We've got a packed
And then we'll
room of
continue on.
8. But more importantly, this room is packed with future millionaires.
Great! So now that the doors are securely locked, let's get down to brass tacks. How are we going to make you rich?
Simple. By unlocking your potential. The potential to invent. And as Lena said, the doors are securely locked. Kicking them can only injure you.
It's true. We don't want anybody to walk out of here with
Everybody
foot
knows
injuries.
The best inventions solve big problems.
That's right, Lena. To identify those big problems, we'll need to do something we call market research.
On your device, you're going to receive 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. Type in anything at all.
And voila, you've created a problem.
Now,
There we
your
go.
created
Easy
problems
first
get
step,
sent
huh?
to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it.
Excellent. So everyone should have prompts now. You can put in the answers to your prompts on the devices that you have. And we'll get this game started. Okay. And then... So anybody get any good prompts? Anything you're especially proud of?
Does everyone get the same prompt? I don't think so.
Oh no.
So there will be some repeats, but for the most part, no. We all get different.
No getting personal, okay?
Should we have on the one?
At least wait a couple of rounds in before we
Yeah.
start getting
No,
personal.
hurry. That's half your time.
It's just going surreal, okay? Because that's what I did.
You better
Oh my
believe
god,
it.
there's more than one.
Say what?
Oh, it's
It's going
fine.
surreal, okay? Because that's all I came up with.
Oh yeah, going surreal is totally fine. And yeah, there are
Good,
2 prompts
good,
that you have to
fine.
do.
I'll be great at this then.
I have a feeling everybody's going to be great at this because I don't know about you guys. I love Shark Tank, and that's basically what this game is. We get to come up with the problem, and then we get to come up with the solution. It's great.
Huh.
And I hope your artistic skills are up to par because you're going to have to use them here in a minute.
Clock is running
Skills
out.
are terrible.
Artistic is my middle name.
Love it. This is going to be fantastic. Old and tired, you better hurry.
No.
Oh, too late.
We had a good one.
Yeah.
It's like
It was
50
the
characters.
best one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
somebody else's
now we have to
problem.
choose an issue.
Been there.
What are you
Simply
going to
pick
try
the
and
one
solve?
You want to solve.
I think I'll go with that one.
I got this one.
Now, what will my invention be?
Okay.
We're halfway there.
Just how to discuss our problems right now.
The most fun part, though, is once we all come up with this stuff, then we have to present our inventions.
I think I pressed the wrong
You, but the
button.
clock's a ticking.
I'm completely confused by what's going on. But that's
Bruce,
fine.
I'm with you.
Great, excellent.
It's okay.
What was-
Ask questions. We have answers.
Oh, it's all gone away now.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Now it's time to solve
I've
that
got to invent
problem.
something.
That's right. This
Yes.
is when ideas become reality, using nothing but a pen and
Ooh.
paper.
But we ran out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
And
So
don't
basically,
forget to spice
we
it
draw
up
our
with a
invention on the
little
cocktail
color.
napkin. You get a little bit of color there for emphasis. And
But what
draw
about-
away.
Oh, good.
So draw an invention that solves the problem that you picked last round.
I see.
I know exactly what I'm going to draw. All right, let's do this number here. And everyone go ahead and describe your drawings as you do it. Not like completely, but
Van Gogh.
It's got a massive claw in it.
Yours is Van Gogh. Mine looks more like a Picasso.
We're halfway home.
and then we're going to go
Yeah, I'd love it there.
like so.
Yeah. Just,
I know it's hard to talk and draw at the same time.
Lynn's drawing. I'm just being quiet.
You ask much.
He's just
I do.
horrified by what he's
Yeah.
seeing.
But I can't explain that.
Only a few seconds left to draw.
Okay, all done.
Is everyone finished?
I did. It took me a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but I finally got mine
All
in.
naturals.
I was just gonna say that.
And I'm
Okay,
rather proud
so
of it,
now
I'm not
let's
gonna
bring
lie.
it all home. Give it a title.
It's
And
drawing
a
with a
snazzy
mouse is
tagline.
ridiculously difficult. I'm envious of those of you who have phones.
Take all my money. Take it right now.
Let's go.
Yeah, Rupert's on the mouse, so.
I am on a mouse. Hello.
Gotcha. And what is the title of your invention? Done.
Alliteration is key.
Hey there, Colbo. Welcome. Glad you could join us over there in the chat. You better believe we're here playing some Jackbox games. Everyone is probably putting in their prompts as we speak, and we're just about ready to present these inventions. So basically what's going to happen from here is we'll go around the horn. The game will kind of prompt you one at a time to say, oh, it's your turn. You're going to present now.
We're halfway
And then
there.
you'll get 3 little buttons that say, present my picture, present my tagline, present my title. And you can do it in whatever order that you want to sell your invention to us. And then we get to give you money based on how great we think your invention is.
Yay, money.
Yes.
Awesome. If I'd known that, I'd have actually come up with something that made sense. Oh well.
We're warming up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, trust me, we're gonna be here for a little bit. Don't worry, more than one round is abound. And then maybe, just maybe, I might get you guys to play the
Now,
grapping
each of
robots
you
game,
will
but we'll
present
cross
your
that bridge when we
creation
get to
with
it.
our amazing presentation tool.
Really sell yourself, too. This is no time to be shy.
Exactly. Now let's see those inventions.
All right, Tiggs, you're up first.
Ooh.
Oh, fantastic.
You're gonna do great. I know it. So go ahead, sell us.
Okay, so obviously, I can't hold on to bananas, which is a massive problem.
Huge problem.
So I have invented some gloves to help me do that.
Okay.
As you do. So
I have questions, but please continue.
I've replaced the traditional adamantium claws with bananas in order to be banana ready at all times.
Oh, I get it. Banana ring, like Wolverine. I got it. Okay, okay. I love it. I love it. All right, next invention. Yay! I appreciate that the game throws you a few pity claps. Like that's nice. And St. Mordic. So unfortunately, he's one of our chat people who is here playing with us, and I'll go ahead and do his presentation because
We got
that's
this
always fun for
covered.
me.
Hey, Toby. It looks like you have a problem.
I sure do, Lena.
So our problem
I'm
is nothing
constantly
embarrasses me
embarrassed
more than
by
forgetting
this.
someone's
That is a
name.
problem.
Oh, don't
But
you
I
just hate
think
when you
I've
walk up to
got
someone and
just
say,
what
"Oh,
you
this is my friend Tom. I don't know who I'm introducing
That
you
sounds
to."
like a perfect
We're creating
solution.
the
What's it
Soul
look
Patch.
Glad you asked.
Interesting.
Take a look at this.
The
Picasso
Soul
couldn't have
Patch
drawn it
is a
better
name
himself.
plate
But
that
Lena,
goes
we'll
on your
forget
shirt,
about
I'm
this
guessing.
in 5 minutes, unless it has an
I don't know.
unforgettable
Sometimes the
tagline.
drawings give you a
Not
little bit more to
worry,
play
my
with. than
easily
that.
influenced friend. Soon every billboard will read this.
I'll buy 5.
That's
Oh,
the
the
idea.
Soul Patch,
And
where everybody
scene.
knows your name. Bum ba da 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 dum dum. God, I'm old. God, I'm old. Rupert,
Ah, hell.
your turn, sir.
What? Right. I will present, obviously. Otherwise, yes. Yeah, so, okay. The problem, as you can see, and I'm sure one that we all agree with, is that there are not enough zebra-stroke-elephant hybrids in the world. What is to be done about that? And I'm absolutely sure you realise the business opportunity here, as no one is doing this right now. So if you get on the ground level here, you could, I don't know, make some money. So I suppose you'd like to see vaguely what I'm thinking here. This. The zebra, the elephant, the claw, that's putting it all together.
Oh,
Um,
oh, that's
Yeah,
graphic.
Zebra Elephant hybrid. It'll make sense. It won't actually go anywhere, as you can see, because both halves are sort of opposing. But that's good. That means you can store it easily. It's not going to go wandering. You don't want it to go wandering because basically it's horrific. And because it's also horrific, this amazing device that you can invest in right now is called Claw Bastard. A happy, cheerful name, one for the kids there. So yeah, do please feel free to invest in Claw Bastard, the way you know makes sense.
Yeah.
Dead air to fill now.
I can't wait for some kid to open that on Christmas morning.
Air. Oh, sorry, you filling dead air for me? Oh, good. Say that again, sorry?
I was saying I can't wait for some kid to open that up on Christmas morning and be completely horrified.
And the great thing is with Claw Bastard, you can open it up all again and put it together again.
Claw Bastard. Awesome. I love it.
I shouldn't love that.
Confused? Your turn.
Oh, it's me!
No.
What am I doing? What?
So on your device, you'll have a couple of options.
Oh, wait. Okay, so
Well, I've got the fix.
we
It's
always
called-
face these problems, like when you're at weddings, there's loads of people.
Let me show
We're going
you.
to step on kids. So I have invented Kid in a Shoe. So it's these shoes with massive platforms with kid outlines in them. So when you step on a kid, it slots into the shoe, no worries. So the tagline for this is no spatial awareness, no problem.
I love it.
Awesome.
That is the whole for me. Wow.
Revolution.
Little kid platform shoes.
There you go.
That
Joe?
was,
I don't know if I'm saving people's lives, but,
I wish
you
I
know.
could always be here.
Well, I've got the fix. I like to call it.
I think it's doing it
What's it
for
look
me.
like?
Take a look.
They're talking, but by all means, feel free to
All it
talk over
needs
them.
is a tagline.
The concept
Ready,
cover is what everybody needs, because as we all know, it's a problem in modern society, especially in winter, where the sun is just too damn bright. And so being in the shade, you carry it wherever you go, and you will never not be in the shade.
Love it. Absolutely love it. So it's my turn here. I don't like amusement parks. Amusement parks have all those noisy rides around them, all the kids screaming and loud, and it's just annoying. So we here at Timco have come up with a wonderful invention that should help everyone out. We've come up with the head phonograph. And yes, it is in fact as ridiculous as it sounds. The head phonograph is a pair of headphones with a phonograph on top. You turn that bitch up to 11 and trust me, no one will be able to hear those really noisy amusement rides anymore. Cool. I am done. You like my little face? And we've got Queen there in the chat to get hers up. She needs to defend herself from killer bees. Killer bees are an unfortunate problem.
Common complaint.
Yeah, from when you just want to tell those bees to buzz off, Queen has invented Bee Away. Bee Away. The bee spray. Simple, effective. I like it.
I feel like we were all really bad at that and they're really good at it.
We haven't gone
Oh,
yet.
tired?
It's gonna get worse.
Don't let us down. You're on our
Okay.
hope.
This is a good problem. I don't know who sent this in. But it's very good. My relatives left a bunch of gnomes at my house. You know, they've got enough trash in the house already, let alone a bunch of gnomes. So what can you do with that? Well, we have set up a charity called Homes for Gnomes.
Oh,
And I wanted to show you that first, so you got it from the picture. It didn't look like really weird crayons. So yeah, if you've got too many gnomes in your home, there's a charity that will take them for you, because we know, give a gnome a home. It's a thing. It's a thing.
I thought you were going to say it's gnome problem.
Oh.
And the only reason I said that is because that was my problem. That was my
Is that your
problem that I
problem?
made.
Is that a real problem?
What?
Do you have a lot of gnomes?
Gnomes.
No.
well, no, because we've got homes for gnomes. They're very effective at their job.
Great job.
All right, so
everyone.
now we get to
Now,
obtain some
each of
funding.
you has been given
All of
some
those
money
inventions that we
tokens.
just pitched, we get to
Give your
vote
largest
on
chip
how
to
much
your
money
favorite invention,
we give
your
to.
second largest to your second favorite, and so on. And those of you in the audience get a chip to invest too.
Got all that? Good. Let's go.
Is my phone screen meant to be changing?
Very every so often, yeah. So right now you've got all the names of the inventions up there, and you have $500 that you want to invest in your very favorite, #1 favorite invention.
Why can't I vote for myself?
I looked as well, in all fairness.
Yeah, we all did. Everyone win.
Okay, I put in my 500, and then you've got 300 to go next in your second favorite. And then lastly, $100 to go in your third favorite invention. I will admit, the scoring in this particular game is the most confusing. and I apologize for it. But the more fun part to me is doing the pitches anyway. So I don't really care about who wins.
Great. Now let's see which inventions drove people wild.
You'll need to acquire $1,200 in capital to not only fund your invention, but also net yourself a $500 funding bonus.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back. But if it fails, they keep your cash.
Let's see how you did.
It makes no sense. Trust me, it's not supposed to.
Close, but
The head
no
phonograph got
cigar.
$700 of funding. So unfortunately, anyone who invested in that doesn't get their money back. But I keep the 700. The Claw Bastard raised
Bloody hell.
so much money.
I had a good name.
I got you. I voted for you as well. I thought it was great.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
all of us
I
who
voted for you,
invested
actually.
in things that succeed, we get double
Excellent.
the money back. Wow,
Way to
Homes for
go.
Gnomes also succeed.
Excellent.
Like their homes is good.
It's
And
a
anyone
good
who
good
invents
course.
It's
an
a real
invention
issue in
that
today's
succeeds-
Sorry,
society.
Charlie.
Say it again.
Ah.
Oh, the banana ring gloves got funded.
Excellent.
Oh,
next time.
only $100 for the soul patch.
Oh, too bad.
Ah.
And 100 for the constant cover.
That's it.
Great.
Okay, for the final round, let's switch it up a bit.
Instead of solving different problems,
Now
you
then,
all
we're going to
tackle
do basically the same
problem.
process again,
Dun,
but we're all
dun.
going after the same thing.
We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck. And who should choose that final problem? How about you? Simply select
All right,
the
Rupert,
problem you want
choose
Me?
us the final problem.
Oh. The final problem.
Yes, sir. This is the problem that we are all going to try to solve together and compete to make the best
Okay.
invention.
Oh, right.
I see. Um.
And basically, these are all the prompts that didn't get used in round 1,
Righty ho.
compiled together, and you get to pick from.
All the best one.
Yeah,
I'm taking this seriously. I'm just going through them twice to make sure that I don't choose unwisely for us all.
Check that list, Santa.
Well, I think would have that one.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay,
You want
know
to
the
safely
drill.
skydive.
Yeah.
Let's draw.
Okay. This is going to be fun.
Oh.
All right.
Hang on, has this been invented?
I mean, sure, but can you
Isn't
do
it
it
the
better?
parachute?
Oh. I want to just say like that.
Oh boy, I might have painted myself in a corner here. Merde.
We're at the halfway point.
There we are. Boop, ba-da-doop. And then, eh, eh, eh. You all are so quiet when you draw.
Concentrating. This is important.
I understand.
Exactly.
This is for all the marbles.
There's going to be some that look the same, I reckon.
Okay, let's get a move on, folks. Time's almost over.
Almost there. You hush your mouth, Cookie. There we go. Oh!
Okay, let's make those titles and taglines.
I really hope it actually takes it because I didn't get to hit submit. Love it. Okay, so I'm really hoping that it uses my drawing as it was when I put it in there, because I was pretty much done. I just didn't get to actually hit the submit button. We'll see.
We're halfway home.
I love the quote inspiration. Don't be afraid of success. Be afraid of small snakes and used mattresses.
Yeah. Yeah.
I found a scorpion in my house not too long ago.
Why?
Because I live in Texas, and unfortunately they're around. It was in my shower.
Time's almost up.
It was in your shower. That's hideous.
The one sacred place that I have. It was there.
That's not.
No, I just submitted my thing and I hadn't finished.
Hey, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold anything
I'm not
back.
fixing anything. They didn't let me finish. Snack instead.
I'm sure it'll be just fine. Let's see. Queen has a problem. She wants to safely skydive. She invented the ground. Why be up in the air? Stay down here on the ground.
I think it's
Little
so
person
good.
saying,
Genius.
It's good.
yeah, it's a very smart answer, right?
Yeah.
Clap.
I know where my money's going.
Now for Saint Mordecai, who is choosing their option on the device now. I will. If all the people in chat want to do like I'll present myself as the option that you can pick, then I can help you present from here without the people talking over me. So Saint Mordecai wants to safely skydive. Mordecai has an invention, the bouncy bubble.
Sense.
I think I know where this one's going. Have you ever had a problem where you're plummeting through the air thousands of miles an hour with no chance of survival? We invented the bouncy bubble. Just blow it up around you and you'll bounce your way to safety. The bouncy bubble. Wrap yourself in the loving arms of comfort, safety, and suds in the bouncy bubble. Yeah, safely bounce around to the ground.
Yeah, nice.
Have you guys seen that movie with Jake Gyllenhaal? Bubble Boy?
Yeah.
God.
No.
It's one of those kind of weird, kind of cult classic-y movies. It's pretty funny. It's just got Jake Gyllenhaal rolling around in one of those giant man bubbles that you see people rolling around on soccer fields with. Yeah, it's great.
This looks bad, but we haven't seen it before.
We're not like sitting next to St. Mordecai.
No.
Oh.
We also have something that looks strangely round and bubble-like. Our one's called the Foley Ball. Because you can fall in it and say,
I love that. It's so
I
good.
know. That
The
name is
Foley
so
Ball.
much better.
I
I'm
think
gonna
we
call it the
all
Foley
like
Bowley.
the tagline is, it's safe as balls.
That's great. You guys are so good.
That's very well played. All right. I don't know if I can beat the volley ball. That's fantastic. I will present. So, have you ever wanted to safely skydive? Don't you worry. We here at the Acme Company have you covered. We have the Acme Parachute. Acme Parachute comes standard with anvil. Parachute comes sold separately. Acme Parachute. When all else fails, ours will too.
It's guaranteed.
I had to try to draw the little Wile E. Coyote head, and then I
Look
realized I was like,
yeah.
I don't know how to draw a coyote head.
Look like the Wile E. Coyote.
All right, Tiggs.
Okay, here we go. So obviously, problem when you want to skydive safely, and what you actually want is soft landings. And so,
Yeah.
So it's like a limb-based tractor beam.
it's yeah, but it basically just anchors you to a mattress that you'll always land on, because you always need soft landings.
You just need someone to push the mattress out with you on it. Yeah.
And now.
Oh, it's me. So just as a heads up, I didn't get to finish mine, so it's rubbish.
Is it a ball?
Yeah, it's terrible. It's real bad, and I feel a bit ashamed, if I'm honest.
It'll be okay.
Want to do this? Put in a safe.
Trust me, it's happened to all
I
of
don't
us.
press something.
What if the mattress turns over?
Oh, obviously it won't, because it's heavier.
So we have the alternate skydive. Tell us about it.
So it's basically just someone attached to a parachute attached to a frame.
Oh, okay. Like a little low altitude jump.
Short and sweet.
You don't jump, you just hang there.
Like a playground, sort of.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you had when you were kids.
Yeah.
The safe land, because we've all been falling from an aeroplane, and what do? Well, safe land. It's like the opposite of a parachute, which comes out of the back. This one comes out of the front, provides a nice air-filled cushion for you to land on.
It looks like he's landing on a vase.
It's none of ours. It is an inflatable cushion which you will land on every time. It straps to some sort of a belt, and you press the button, it inflates, then you land on it.
It's good.
Can I just confirm, has anyone actually been skydiving yet?
The asterisk mostly is what really gets me on that one.
No, just you.
Is it just me?
All right,
Has
Rupert.
been skydiving. Yeah.
No, I've never actually been skydiving.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell, mate.
So I thought I'd just build on the success from the last round, since I got invested in, which may give you an idea of where this is going, as indeed the title, which is Flying Terror. It will actually work, trust me, because if you look at the diagram, you see that once you put the zebra together, and you've given it, helicopter blades, you can then dangle from the zebraphant. I don't know. I call it Gerald. That's actually me dangling there, so I have tested this, and I'm having a whale of a time. So, Flying Terror. Tagline: it's not your friend.
I knew this was going to be a good idea. I knew it deep down in my soul.
That's not a good idea. That's a hideous mutant hybrid. In no way is that a good idea.
No, I mean the stream.
Oh, we see.
Oh, God damn it, I'm crying.
Good luck.
Oh. I know, the game takes a little bit of warming up to get used to the timing of it, the way the pitches work. But goddamn when it works. $800 in the Flying Terror. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that one out loud.
Oh, thank you. Please, don't encourage it.
There's a lot of genius on screen.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
You said its name was Gerald.
Well, that's what I call it.
Okay.
It responds to it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's not beautiful. That's not the word for it.
The nature is beautiful.
Three.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of the airbag, the safe land airbag. The ground, was $100 shy of being funded.
That one.
I voted for you, the ground.
Ground.
Two.
Volleyball cleared
That's
with
how it's done.
well over the margin.
Yeah, that's fine.
Voted for that one as well.
Oh my God. Soft landing.
Next
Also
time.
$100 short.
So
Bouncy bubble.
Ah.
Oh, sorry. It's basically the same.
I mean, I think the name definitely beat it.
Close,
Branding
but
is everything.
no
Ah.
Safeland also got very close.
Oh, that's my favourite.
The alternate skydive.
Ah. This is quite mean-spirited, this game.
It's hard.
Ooh, a
Don't worry, we can make a hybrid and we can kill everyone.
I'm wondering because the Flying Terror hasn't come up yet. Wow. That's because
Jesus
it
Christ.
made the most money.
Why are you all investing in these hideous things? This is
Oh
a vivisection,
my God.
people.
Coming to an FMPV game
And at
near you.
the last second.
Well done, Rupert.
You can build
Rupert
that.
comes in
Do,
with
do
the
I actually
victory.
get that? Do I get that money now? That's great.
I know, right? If only. We'll go ahead and have Jackbox cut you a check.
Ridiculous. You're an actor.
Yeah, yeah.
The light bulb gets the money. Look at it.
The light
He's
bulb
so,
gets the
he's so
money.
smug. Look at his face.
Oh, you clever light bulb overlord.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Fortnite fan. I appreciate it. Well, I hope that you guys kind of have a little bit better of a feeling. Are you guys feeling a little bit better than you did coming into this first game?
Yeah, I think I know how it works.
I like it. It's really interactive.
Yeah? Good. I was hoping that that would be the reaction. Like I said, I know that it's a little bit complicated to get into. It takes a little bit of getting used to, for sure. But goddamn it, is it so much fun. So, I think we should go again. What do you guys think?
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Let's go ahead. Well, I mean, it's just gonna be us again. We'll give the chat people another chance to get in here. And I'll hit play. Take this away for the chat so that they can't see, and you'll have to put in a new room code.
Okay.
Oh, should I get a name? Oh.
You can also change your name to confuse everyone.
Also true. Crap, I didn't do that.
Wait.
Everybody, please make sure you're sharing the outlets. Other people need to plug
I'm just
in
kind of
their
default to my
laptops
known
to
name
write
because
their
most everybody
sharing
else that I play
outlets.
with when I do play these Jackbox games are all chat people, and so they use whatever the hell it is they come up with. Alan Sugar. I appreciate the reference. And me. So then, are you guys using the same one again, Tim and Linda?
Yes.
Awesome. Then we are good to go.
Alan Sugar.
I have 3
Who is
copies
Alan
for
Sugar?
Mr.
Who knows?
T, 4 T's for Mr. 3, and 40 fut trees.
So that means we've got, one last space. Colbo jumped in. And lastly, Marsh Vulture. Excellent. Welcome, everybody. Please behave yourselves. We'll get going. One of the things that I do like about these Jackbox games as they've evolved and gone on is they've given a lot more censor powers to the host, yours truly.
Powers.
So if some rando in chat wants to put up something obscene,
My name is Toby.
it's pretty easy for me to just instantly eliminate.
And together, we are about to change.
All right,
your
we don't
life.
need this stupid intro.
Well,
Get out of
why
here.
don't
We're
I
ready to
just
invent
stop
stuff.
flapping my gums and we can get right to
Professionals
it.
now.
You know what we're doing.
Yeah, we're seasoned at this.
Everybody knows the
Yeah, you
best
better believe it.
inventions
It's time to do
solve
some market
big
research.
problems.
And to identify those big problems, we'll need to do a little market research.
On your device, you're going to receive 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. Type in anything at all.
And
Unfortunately,
voila,
these
you've created
I
a
can't see
problem.
This is where
Now,
well,
your
fine.
created problems
Say what?
get sent to the
This
other
is where it went wrong
attendees
last
to
time, just
inspire
this
their
first bit.
creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it.
Let's see. I really want to go dirty very early, but I don't think I'm gonna. I can't resist the urge. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, whoever gets that one. I'm so sorry. Okay, excellent.
Going on my end. Very sorry.
Say what?
Bit of childish humor going on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're
This game,
halfway
these
there.
games usually devolve very quickly. Some of the other ones put people's responses up against each other in sort of a head-to-head challenge situation of who can be the most absurd or obscene.
Bit like Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, very much so.
Cards Against Humanity is great.
Yes.
I never
it is.
win, but
Now
it's
look at
good.
your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Ooh.
Simply pick the one you want to solve.
Who put that? I have so many questions about my
I definitely got a
prompts.
rude one. Yeah, I know. Whoever put this, they have the internet for this to solve this problem.
No,
You know who you are. Okay. Oh,
Everybody, pretty much ready?
Fantastic. Now
What's
it's
that?
time to solve that problem.
That's right. This is the pivotal moment where you bring your designs to life using nothing but a pen and paper.
But we ran out of
All right.
paper, so you'll
God, I
have to
can't
use
wait for
some
these
cocktail
drawings.
And remember, color is your friend.
I didn't even get the chance to use color. I don't know about you guys. I ran out of time. Um. Then I'm gonna do that number and then do.
We're halfway there.
Oh, shut up, Linda. I know I'm halfway there. I'm already way behind on my drawing.
no living on a prayer joke.
Say it again.
Right.
No living on a prayer jokes.
No, not at the moment. I think everybody's too busy making sure they don't lose.
Everyone's trying to finish off.
It's okay, Marsh Vulture. Trust me. You're amongst a lot of horrible artists.
What is that?
Uh-oh,
Oh my
time's
God.
almost done.
That
Okay.
interesting to try.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
And the-
that's
oh.
I was
Sorry,
just
this
gonna
didn't
say
go
that.
well.
Okay, so now let's bring it all home. Give it a title.
and a snazzy tagline.
Something that would make Thomas Edison climb out
Whenever
of
you
his
have to
grave
poo,
and
the
shake your
TP
hand.
comes
Let's
to you.
go.
I guess it doesn't have to rhyme, but that does help.
I can't remember what my thingy was I had to invent something for.
Say it again.
I don't know if I can remember what I was meant to invent something for.
You lost
Like,
the
I remember
problem
what-
entirely.
I remember what I drew and what I've done, but I don't know if it was relevant. I think it was. I'm sure it was.
It's okay. Some of the best inventions just come by accident. Look at Scotch tape. All right, I think we're waiting on one last one. Give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, then move away from that wharf where people keep bugging you for fish. It's your helpful quote of the day.
Let's get a move on. Time's almost up.
Okay, everyone is in.
Great. Now,
Time for the
each of
pitches.
you will present your creation
Bitches.
with our amazing presentation tool.
Really sell yourself, too. This is no time to be shy.
Exactly, Lena. Now, let's see those inventions.
Ooh, really? Wow. I don't ever get to go first. Sweet. I will present. I need a way to get out of my bones. Those pesky bones keep giving me problems, but don't worry. We here at the Dry Bones Cleaners have perfected a way to make sure those pesky bones won't bother you anymore. Bring them to us. Bring us your bones. Bring us your skin. We'll clean it all. Have it safely on our racks, and then you can just slough on about the place.
Nice.
Wow.
It's osteo perfect. Rupert?
Hello. Ah, right. Yes. Okay. I'm doing it. And well, slip me. Okay. All I want is to be fed.
Huh.
This obviously is a major thing. I eat every day. If I don't, then I cease. So, came up with the thing, kind of, I suppose, building on past glories, not quite the same, and it's called Death Platter. Because it's a massive flying plate, and it's kind of got zaps that come out and force fields and things, so you can zap cows, and that's a cauliflower with a C written on it there, don't know if you can tell. And that can be dragged up to the plate with tractor beams and put on the plate, which then flies off and does its thing. It's a flying plate thing of horror.
I love it. I love it.
Do you need any more than that?
No, what would you call the name of the company that invents the death platter?
I can't say what I'd call the name of the company that invents Death Platter. I mean, seriously, no.
Fair enough.
It wouldn't be a nice thing. It wouldn't be a nice word. It's child watching.
Who hurt you, Rupert?
A cow.
You two last year during filming.
Cauliflower.
I was going to say, all he's asking is to be fed.
Animals later.
All right, you should be able to go ahead and hit I am done now, Rupert, and then it'll move on to the next one. No, you're fine. It's one of those very last ones.
Impact, leave it on there for as long as possible.
Dramatic effect.
Sorry, it didn't look like a plate, it looked more like a shoe that had been flattened. Carry on.
All right, we've got Marsh Vulture here, one of our chat people, and as soon as they hit the button over there, we'll be able to take it.
Watch us work. Hey, Toads.
Oh, never mind. We'll go ahead and let Linda do it.
You bet I do, Lena.
Lena, excuse me. God, I keep forgetting the computer host's names.
That's a doozy. Well,
I never listen to them. I tend to just talk over them anyway. Shock, surprise.
Oh yeah, that sounds great, but what does it look like?
Glad you asked. Point your peepers at this.
Picasso couldn't have drawn it better himself. This looks great, Lena, but without a tagline, I'm afraid I just won't remember it.
Not to worry, my easily influenced friend. Soon every billboard will read this.
Moon boots. Go to the only place where bins don't exist.
Done, everybody.
Fly me to the moon.
Where they don't exist.
Ooh,
Yeah.
hello.
I got you. Are you going to do this?
No.
Oh, I do this. Okay.
We're having a little bit of a debate over who's going to take care of it.
Okay, I can't stand how slow rush hour traffic is, because it's pretty slow. That's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the drawing.
Sold.
There's a couple of cars, and there's a stick woman kind of hanging off a line of something.
Uh-huh.
This is Jungle Jam. It's a rope that comes out of nowhere and allows you to swing through traffic. I'm imagining.
Hangs from the sky.
It just hangs from the sky, like a really long one that covers the entire world.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a helicopter and you just didn't make it in. Yeah. The tagline is, "Me Tarzan, you stuck in lane."
I was waiting on the reference. I knew it was going to come around. And there it was.
Oh, production. Okay, so this is a young people's problem, and it's coming around a lot nowadays. They just won't stop flossing, and so I've invented the floss be gone, because this needs to stop. It's quite a concern, and so floss be gone. Ever so constantly flossing, worry no more. Grab your saw. Now you see, research has indicated that flossing is done with arms. Remove the arms and the legs, there is no more flossing. And so this is my solution to the problem. It means a lot to me, and I'm hoping you all will consider it. And let's just show them that we will not be taken in by it. Thank you very much.
You saw your legs off. Was that?
Yep.
Floss one, you get rid of the arms and the legs. There's no more flossing.
Can't be done.
Guaranteed work
Can't be
every
done.
time.
Floss once, and that's
I
it.
hate how this is too cold.
So, Kobo has a problem that Antarctica is just too damn cold.
You've got my
And
interest
so,
tingling.
he's invented
Well,
global
looky
warming.
here.
By spraying tons and tons
Now,
and tons
let's
of
get
carbon
it
into
on.
the atmosphere,
I'm
we can go ahead and make sure this place stays nice and toasty.
And scene.
This invention censored by the Trump administration. Have a nice day. That's a great tagline. Tiggs?
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so obviously this is a problem which affects almost everybody in the entire universe. Star Wars prequels are terrible, and so I have invented which is a simple wrapper applied around the eyes and ears. Because no banks, no problem.
I love it. Is that what Danny Yen was using in Rogue One? Is that why he had the eye cover on the whole movie?
I believe so, yeah.
He was
I think
wearing the
that
Jar
was
Jar
an early
Binks on.
example.
Poor Jar Jar.
Can I get one with long ears?
Yeah. All right, me.
That's me. Hang on, wait. I've not done this bit with the screen before. What's it doing? Show. Oh, present your idea. You can
present
control the
your own,
timing.
Yeah, exactly.
We wrote.
Okay, so the problem is that I want to always have snacks with me, which is actually something that's very dear to me and very close to my heart. So, what I've come up with is a snack box.
Yep.
And essentially, I'm just gonna let the tagline do the talking. It's like a lunchbox, but for snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a bagless Hoover.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's very simple, very effective,
That's how it's done, everybody.
and hopefully very well funded. The snack box. Now, is that like a monthly delivery thing? Is that something that you can get delivered straight to your door?
Daily delivery.
There's a few spits in the small print we don't like to talk about.
I understand.
Is that to scale? Could you draw a house next to it?
Oh my God! Wow! Wow! Thank you
Now let's make some
so much to Jesse Cox, who has decided to host the stream.
Yay!
Oh, good man.
Thank you,
That's
Jesse.
incredible.
The stream of what?
This us.
Oh, somebody.
I guess. Banding
I thought
about.
we are on a stream already.
Yes, and so now other people can see us over on his channel. And now we get to invest in inventions. Let's see here. That Jar Jar Bingham is really great, but is it $500 great? That's the question.
Oh.
I'm gonna go there, and then I think, yeah. I regret that I have but $100 to give to my third invention. Because really, second and third kind of tied for me.
Not enough money in the world.
Oh my God! And the man himself is in the chat. Hi there, Jesse. Welcome.
Oh, good man.
I must admit, I'm very flattered. Thank you so
Hello,
much
Jesse.
for joining us.
Hi,
I-
Jesse.
If you would like to join us, like, please, we would love to have you join in. We have room.
But also net yourself a $500 funding bonus.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back.
All right,
But
so
if
now
it
we get the
fails, they
very
keep your
confusing
cash.
points awarded
Let's
to
see how
everyone.
you
Let's see how we
did.
did. Floss be gone. Please, come on, please. Awesome.
Nailed it.
Excellent.
Next up, we have the death platter. Oh,
Swing and a miss.
Oh, I'll live.
poor Rupert. After
Or will
such a winning round in round one. Holy crap, the dry bones cleaners came through. And then we have the jungle jam. I like the jungle jam.
Nice.
Oh, well done.
And then everyone who invested, of course, gets their money back there. The Jar Jar be gone.
So sad.
It's a Gunga don't. And global warming,
Maybe next
unfortunately, just fell short of its expectations. The snack box.
time. Oh, too bad.
More a great idea than in practice. But it's okay. You got enough to buy your own snacks
Sorry,
now.
Charlie.
And the moon
Okay,
boots
that's it.
got nothing.
Yeah, right.
Sorry,
Okay,
moon
for
boots.
the final round. Let's
All right,
switch
final
it up a
round
bit.
time.
Instead of solving different
we're all
problems,
together on
we'll
this one,
all
yeah?
tackle the same problem. Oh.
We're going to give you more
Wait,
money to invest,
so then,
but now
if those were the
there's
ones
a
that
higher
picked, that
funding
means
ball
my
to
incredibly
clear.
rude one is
Good
still
luck.
out there. It could potentially be the one that
And
gets
honor of
picked.
choosing that final problem goes to you. Simply select the
Ooh.
problem you want everyone to solve.
Oh, that's us.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm not doing anything.
I have to do something here, I believe.
Yeah, you need to
Guys.
pick the last prompt.
Music's quite relaxing, isn't it?
It is.
Easy
It
listening.
absolutely is. The music makes me always just want to get down a little
It
bit.
reminds me of test cards.
Yeah, okay, that
Or
one.
this one.
No, that one.
They're so rude. They're all very rude.
Shame people.
Hey, you all know the drill.
Let's draw.
All right, drawing the inventions. I keep getting snot on me. Somebody's been hanging around children recently.
Oh, what? Yeah. Very present.
What was it?
You are drawing some way to keep snot off of you. And
Yeah,
I
it-
have just the invention. That is
I'm
an
fine.
abnormally large nose, and I apologize. Dare I ask?
Have your time.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah. Try that with me.
That's the part pot.
Oh my god, where does it go?
Well done. Applies to jobs, stakes, and when you finish building a well. I feel like all of these quote-spirations were just taken from various dad joke websites. And I'm okay with that.
Color.
You don't?
Oh, okay.
No, that's our colour.
Yeah,
I like
unfortunately,
how
you just
on hydration now, though. It's nice. I like that.
yeah.
Okay, time for titles and taglines.
Let's see. What should I? Got it.
Something like that. Something like that.
Okay.
Done. So it looks like we've got 5 more that we're waiting on. It's okay. Take your time. Get these taglines and titles perfect. We gotta make sure we can actually sell these things to the public.
Oh, you want perfect?
I mean,
Okay,
as close as you feel like
halfway
you can get. Look at the person on your left. Now the one on your right. Keep doing that until one of those people gives you a nickel to stop.
They can't. I'm in England.
Yeah. I actually, playing this all in one room together is kind of the best way in the world to do it, but short of teleportation, I don't think that's going to be possible for a little bit.
Teleportation's the best thing ever.
Oh, yeah. Although I am very excited. I'm actually getting to travel over to Ireland at the end of March, and that's going to be so much
Not to
fun.
rush you, but the clock's a ticking.
Go a bit further. Come to London.
That time.
No.
No.
Don't give me any bad ideas.
Yeah.
I just might.
There's a typo in the tagline.
There might be a typo of 10 in there.
All right, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold anything back.
Okay, invention pitch time. Rupert?
Oh, I know. Right, off we go then.
Yeah, this game must like you. It keeps putting you up.
Yeah. So, I keep getting snot on me. I thought about this and I thought about it and I racked my brains and I drew diagrams and equations on the wall and eventually I came up with this fantastic idea. It's a gun.
Okay.
Just like that.
Same.
It's a gun. Goes bang. I've gone very sort of Ron Swanson about this, really. And so, it will kill the snot provider. Gun.
All right.
I'm done.
Very simple, very direct, and
Thank you.
much less gory than the previous ones. I gotta admit.
Yes. Well, you didn't see the other side of it.
Oh yeah, fair enough. No, that's very fair. And now I'm up again. Like, what is it? Why? Okay, fine. So I too have a problem with snot, and unfortunately, it gets everywhere. But it's not a problem when you've got our patented face guard. That's right, we're providing you with a wonderful little face guard that all of your snot drippings will run down your face into the collector that is nice and easy to be hosed out outside. Don't
Lovely.
you worry.
That's so gross.
Boogers will bother you no more. It's not a problem. Look, I didn't say they were all gems, okay? That's what makes the gems stand out. All right, Tim and Linda.
Linda never wants to present. Okay, I keep getting snot on me. Yeah. Oh my god. No, I pressed the wrong button. It's all gone horribly wrong. It looks a bit like Tim's.
Here it is.
Did have more of a collection area.
If you can't touch yourself, you'll stay clean. I mean, I guess that has very layered meanings and probably goes along with one of my other prompts. The dirty one that I put in was, it said, how do I make blank not boring? I may or may not have put masturbating.
So, someone's already taken my idea.
Oh.
So...
Is it a face guard?
This is it.
Oh, fun.
It's the best
Why
idea.
is Lethal Force so popular with you guys?
Because it's very unpopular with us.
And that's the title. It's called The Getaway Gun. And then the tagline is, get your snot away from me, I have a gun.
We can work together on this. That should be said before you actually use the gun, and then, you know, this fits, this works.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm giving them a warning.
Can we combine forces and, like, if we both get money, because it's basically the same
If we give
idea,
it a 50-50 split, I'm more than happy to do that.
because then we'll undoubtedly win because there's two of us, so we're bound to get the money, aren't we? No, that doesn't work. Still.
Well, we could just shoot each other and see who wins.
Yeah, with our on the internet.
Mr. Sugar?
Hey, keep getting stuff on me. It's a problem, but it's not a problem anymore. Okay. This is what I like to call the snot mop. That's what I called it. Yeah, snot mop. It's a minute mop for the face, which just gets rid of that snot that keeps on leaking out of there. And I'll let the picture do all the talking because I think it says everything it needs to. You just get your little your mop, and I suppose if you wanted to, you could just shove it up there and leave it. So it's got many uses, but it does the job of cleaning up all of that loveliness that comes out of your nose. Yeah, that's all you need, really.
I mean, listen, you shove it up there, it's useful for nosebleeds too. It's not just for snot.
Well, if it's bleeding, it can't be snotting as well.
Very true. Very, very true.
You could put a tampon up there.
Okay, I have gone very high tech for this one. The nano snot force field,
Ooh.
The future is
which
here.
is just a force field with nanobots to stop the snot hitting you.
Nice.
Because nanobots, not snot.
That's good.
We can dig it. That's very Tony Stark of you.
Other things, maybe. Yeah.
I think he's really got force fields. He keeps coming up with force fields. You've really got force fields, haven't you?
Well, it also looked very holy because it had the yellow highlighter to it. So, I mean,
Also, he's got yellow. I haven't worked out how to do that.
there's a highlighter that you can select off to the side of the pen at the top of the window when we're drawing. And it allows you to put in just a little bit of color. But Kobo has invented the schnoz snipper, which allows you to snip somebody's schnoz, and it creates plenty of blood, but no more snot. Use at your own risk. And we're moving on to Marsh Vulture's invention.
I keep getting this on me.
Once again, we have a snot problem. It gets everywhere. It's messy. And he's created the Booger Bowl. The Booger Bowl. It's a bowl filled with boogers. I mean, very much like my sneeze catcher. Sometimes the simplest solution is the best.
But let's raise the stakes, shall we? We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck.
Okay, well, here's our inventions again.
Why do we keep drawing superheroes? The last one did look like Spider-Man.
For me, it'd be because I'm just excited about Infinity War. Endgame, I guess.
One of those guns is more detailed, that's what I'm going to say.
Wow.
Did I say which one?
You need to.
We're halfway home.
Don't make me mute the conversation.
No, no, don't give up that easily. Just use your getaway gun.
We haven't voted yet.
Sorry.
Okay.
Tick tock, time's
Yeah.
running out.
Yeah. It's a sympathy one, that.
That's about me. I'm going to be very disappointed in your behaviour.
You're just gonna toss her a little hundy.
Close, but
A
no
Hyundai.
cigar.
Wow. $100 away from that. The $100 that you tossed to the other gun.
Indeed.
Ooh, the nanosnot force field got funded.
It's colourful.
Everyone loves nanobots.
Yeah, everyone loves a highlighter.
Yeah.
So
Oh
sad.
wow, the getaway gun was very
We're
close
both
too.
rejected.
It's alright, we don't need them.
If
Yeah,
you
we've got
guys
guns.
had combined your forces, you would have had more money than everyone.
You can self-publish.
Maybe we already have. We're just not telling you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
maybe
not a
that.
problem cleared with
Didn't see
flying
that coming,
colors.
did you? Ah.
No, I did not.
Sorry, Charlie.
Nah, I invested in the company cone. I thought it was a good idea.
Oh, too bad.
Well, that's close.
I know those $100 and $200 away is like they just kill you.
Shut
Ah.
Oh.
That's it.
Poor Booger Bowl. Nobody wants Booger Bowl out when they have company over. It's just gross. It doesn't go with any of the coffee table books.
Tim's well.
No.
Yay, congrats, Tim.
Yay!
You might have missed the print on the
That was
flyer
completely
that grants
unintentional, I
us
assure
the
you.
rights
But
to
I like that
any
my
and
trophy
all
has antlers on it.
inventions created here today.
Makes it better than
Yeah, it was
Rupert's.
on the back. Sorry.
Thanks for making us rich.
The light
See
bulb
ya.
still gets the money.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
In the end, we all lose because none of us get the money. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I would like to go ahead and turn to my guests and ask them what they want to do. We can go ahead and take a break here, or we can keep going for a little bit longer and end it for the evening. What would you guys want to do? I don't want to capitalize too much of your time, and I know it's getting a little bit late over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I wouldn't say no to a break.
Okay, absolutely.
of
And
tea.
then,
Thank you for having me on board. I've really enjoyed it.
do you have to go?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's what I was trying to say. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. So thank you for
Good.
having me on.
Good. I really hope that you did, Joe. And of course, we can absolutely do this in the future because I mean, the chat's been great tonight. I love having company on when we do the stream. It always makes things more fun. So there's nothing that says this will be the last time that we get to do this.
Oh, brilliant. Well, yeah, if you do it again, please do give me a shout because it was a right laugh. But
Good.
yeah.
And there's plenty more games that are even more ridiculous. That robot rapping game, Madverse City, is probably one of my favorites because you get to make Stephen Hawking-esque AIs recite your raps for you.
And you don't have to sing. Yeah.
You don't have to. I like to. You don't have to. But anyway, so I think what we will do then, if Joe has to go, and I don't want to, like I said, capitalize too much of your time. We've been going for a little bit. Then we'll go ahead and get on out of here for now. And I mean, can we go ahead and say that we'll do this again in the future?
Sure, we
Yeah.
will.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll do it in the future.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, in that case, we will go ahead and say thank you all so much for watching. This was one of the most fun things I've done in quite a while. I am glad that I was able to fill the room up with a lot of my friends and hopefully now some of your friends, those watching here on the chat. Please, plug away, Mr. Callus. I would love for people to know what y'all are working on.
What, us?
Plug.
Okay.
They're in hiatus.
Yep, Pocket Dreadfuls. That's what we're working on.
Are you actually working on it now?
We might sneak in a Dr. Decker live. We've been talking about doing a live thing with Dr. Decker. Yeah, but
And Poe Monroe.
We're putting Monroe in Dr. Decker, Leah.
No, but still. I miss you guys.
Aw.
You're always welcome back.
It sounds like the
Thank
perfect
you.
excuse for us to continue to do silly stuff like this. So, yeah, like I said, thank you all so much to my guests for taking time out of their busy evenings on a Saturday of all things to hang out with us here on the stream. It means the world to me. And please, chat, thank them profusely online on Twitter. All of the Twitter links will be down in the description for those watching the YouTube video. But for those watching live, where can we find you guys? starting with Tim.
Yeah, you find
Find where?
On
find
Twitter.
Deveki on Twitter. Yeah, just at Deveki.
At Deveki.
DAVKKI.
At Dr.
And-
Step. At Shapeshift FMV.
And Stephen?
You can find me on Twitter at BritTigs, which I'll
Excellent.
put in the chat.
Rupert?
On Twitter at Rupert Booth, though I might change it to Claw Bastard.
You should. I vote for that.
Miss Leia?
Sorry.
Miss
What is
Leia.
your Twitter handle, dear?
Oh, my Twitter handle. I feel like it's my name. I don't know. I'm not very good at Twitter. I'm not really great at social media. If
I
anyone
believe
needs
that that's
me,
correct.
the best thing to do is actually offer to buy me a drink and I'll probably turn up.
Fair enough.
Any pub, any place, anywhere.
Any club, any place, anywhere. You name it, I am there as long as I'm not paying.
And then finally, Joe.
Yeah, find me on Twitter at Joe_Moore.
Excellent. Excellent. And hopefully you will be able to find them all back here again very soon at twitch.tv/Tim Leftwich. My name is Tim Leftwich. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody, as always. We'll see you next time.
Thank you!
Bye.
Bye.
Tim.